founders of Luke B&G, Anthony Burnett, and the founder of Breaking the Chains organization, Kevin Dolphin, being honored as ambassadors of peace. It's a very special engagement tonight, and you know, some other people's being honored, man, in the community that's doing work. We need more actions like these so people can get recognized for the things that they do in our communities. And I challenge Harrisburg to come up with their own things to recognize our unsung heroes of our communities. Drama TV 27.
I'm a representative to the United Nations, and this is an official appointment that's recognized by the African Union, European Union, and the United Nations. I was appointed by the former president of Ethiopia to represent this interfaith peace-building initiative, the Golden Rule for the North American Division. So every one of you is receiving an official appointment as a goodwill ambassador of world peace. Yes. And I just don't give these out anywhere. So you people have qualified for this. So please take this and live the golden rule. If everyone in the world treats others the way they want to be treated, we can solve the world's problems in one day. I'm on a mission for the rest of my life. And once we share, Dr. Walker will be around the world with us. Let me tell you how this works. Nobody bought civil rights, they bought Martin Luther King. No one bought apartheid, they bought Mandela. No one buys a cause, they buy a person. And a person becomes a movement, and then policies will change. Nation Walker is a movement. And please, Hood Rise is a movement, so don't stop the movement. If each one reaches one and teach one, will change the world. I believe we can do that. So please take this very serious, because you will be a world peace ambassador after tonight. Thank you. Success is all I know.
Abdiel and Dorcas Cancel. They could not be here, I don't believe.
No, they could not be here tonight.
Angela Ebonai Adewells. Anthony and Clarissa Davis. Anthony Burnett.
Anthony Burnett, what are you, Anthony Burnett? Man, this guy is changed. There he is. Let's give it up. This guy right here is doing some amazing work on the ground in the community. And I'm telling you, this guy is a world changer. So let's give it up again for this guy right here. He's doing some great work. And I am honored, we are honored to be a part of your life, man.
And there's also an official pen you'll get. An actual, our initiative at the United Nations is this. We're in the process of passing a resolution. We want every April 5th to be Golden Rule Day. And that's where there's no violence in the name of religion or culture anywhere in the world. If this passes, and when this passes, what happens is we get the ability to establish a peace education that goes to 193 nations. And we are going to change the world when we change the information we give to kids. We got to teach our kids that let me tell you something. Imagine in the world right now, we have 27 million slaves, twice as much as the 1800s. 16,500 kids die every day of hunger. We have 350,000 children soldiers around the world under the age of 15. We can do better. 4.2 billion people in the world do not have access to the internet or information. Women, 66% of women in the world live under some form of domestic violence. We can do better than this. And we have to grab a cause and put our name behind it and fight to change policy. I believe with all my heart, with the golden rule, when this resolution passes, we will bring a peace education. I have a different philosophy. I believe every life is valuable because Jesus created it for a purpose. That's my belief, and that's the movement I'm starting. I'm starting, not all lives matter, every life is valuable because God put a special contribution in every one of you. And watch this here, and if you die, I lose out. Right. So we have to preserve the entire world because I need you. So ambassadors, I charge you, pick up a cause and run with it, and don't stop until the last person in the world understands they're valuable. Because God created everyone in the world is made in his image. And somebody has to tell them that his image, because it's black, white, brown, or white, is still valuable. So we value every life. Let me tell you a quick story. Let me give you an example. Man, what happens if a kid 30 years ago died in actually sex trafficking? What if that kid, God gave him the actual cure for AIDS? And one of your friends has AIDS today, but the contribution died when that kid was destroyed 30 years ago. So every life is valuable because God made those lives for a purpose. And every one of you will be what God's created you to be. You don't have to accept being a statistic. I'm supposed to be a statistic, and I'm an ambassador for a country that's not my own. I'm a rep to the UN. I'm the co-chair of the Congressional Prayer Conference of Capitol Hill. And know what? Everyone that comes around me will learn the golden rule, and they will live it. And I believe the hood is right, and it can't be stopped. The opposition that you've overcome is the greatest in the world. So this ambassador is very important. Please take it importance and teach people the golden rule. Treat others how you want to be treated. Get that in the culture, and we'll change the fabric of the world. That's my mission. Good success is all I know.
Anthony Walker. I'm going to practice self-control. I'm not going to say it.
Antoine Washington. Ashante Witherspoon. Barry Wilson.
Barry Wilson, we honor you, sir. Yeah, we know about you. We honor you, sir.
Benjamin Brown.
The Brown family cannot be with us tonight.
Betty Stendahl. Beverly Blackman.
Beverly couldn't be with us either. I think Shondi Queen will accept Beverly Blackman's award for us tonight. Shondi, so you can come and accept this award. Thank you so much.
Blake Lynch.
Blake Lynch.
Cameron Gill, I don't believe was able to come. Carvin Higgins.
Carvin Higgins. A lot to say about you, sir, but I'm going to hold that. Carvin Higgins, great man, great man. I met this guy for the first time, right? And it was almost like that was like my cousin or something. I was like, man, I'll tell you the story later. Man, just a great man, man.
Kathy Livingston.
Kathy cannot be with us tonight.
Daniel and Shelmar Fordham.
The Fordham couple. Let's give it up for the Fordham. My goodness. These guys right here are a blessing. They're filmmakers. And most importantly, they have a heart of gold, both of them. We honor you.
Derek Rizzo.
Derek Rizzo. Let's give it up for Derek Rizzo, man. This guy right here, man. This guy right here has overcome some things, and he is leading his community. This guy right here is leading his community in Williamsport, PA. I mean, this guy right here is doing some amazing, amazing work. This guy right here, my goodness, he's a motivational speaker. He wrote his own book on adoption. He has an amazing story about adoption. This guy right here, man, he is a great man.
Contrell Armour. Daryl Norris. David and D. Blount.
Blunt, David and D. Blunt. Daryl Norris, man, we love you. This guy's from Philadelphia. This is Mrs. Norris' husband. This guy's great. We launched Hood Rise for the first time in his community in North Philadelphia. This guy is a great man. I'm telling you, I love you, man. David and D. Blunt, the soldiers right here. We love you guys so much. Actually, these are the parents. If anybody has downloaded my song, Blessed Life, if you didn't, I don't know why you did. We're going to send you the link. We got everybody emailed too. But their son is actually featured on that Blessed Life. Terry, can you stand? He's actually a world peace ambassador himself. This guy can sing. Great young man. Terry, we love you. We love you, we love you, we love you, man.
Ellis Proctor.
Ellis Proctor, where you at? Brothers making the difference right here. Ellis, we love you, man. All the work, man. Oh, my goodness.
James and Donna
Cheatham. I don't think they're here today.
Erica Ahmed.
Erica cannot be with us either.
Gary Miller.
Gary Miller. We honor you, sir, for all your work. For all your contributions. We honor you, sir.
George Porter.
George Porter, where are you at? We honor you, sir. This guy right here, George, this man right here. We took a trip to Kenya to impact the youth in Kenya. And this man was our biggest contributor. This guy right here, he has a heart. Let's give it up for George. George, we love you. The nation of Kenya is different because of your contribution, and we love you.
Greg Williams.
Greg Williams. Mr. Greg, we love you. He's been an educator for over 20 years. And he's actually our government affairs coordinator. He coordinates everything with all of the government staff here. This guy is great. This guy right here is great. Let's honor this guy right now. Thank you so much, Brad, for your contribution.
Jackie Bowie.
Jackie Bowie cannot be with us tonight.
Janaya, I did that before. Sorry.
Janaya, let's go, Janaya. This is our youngest ambassador. This young lady is special. I'm telling you, she is a world leader right here. Let's meet with the ambassadors.
Jacqueline Brown. Jennifer Ferguson.
Jennifer Ferguson. Jennifer Dolphin. Kevin Dolphin. Another great man. Kevin Dolphin. It was an accident. Kevin Dolphin. We practice the golden rule. It's Kevin Dolphin. We love you, man, for everything that you do in the community. We really do. We honor you, son.
Kirsten Selby. Kyla Crawford. Lillian Jackson. Lillian Walton.
Lillian Walton.
Marla Walker. Matthew Johnson. Nathaniel and Pat Gadsden.
Nathaniel and Pat Gadsden. We love you guys.
Nina Jett.
Nina Jett.